Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about the Mandalorian. So the season 2 finale was absolutely phenomenal. At least the last part of it was. There are a lot of things in it. Like, really? Like, for example, at the beginning they're talking about the Dark Troopers. And they're saying we got rid of the last thing that affected them, right? Like, was the human, so they got rid of the last weakness, us. And then when Mando is fighting them, the Dark Trooper is just punching him in his helmet, and it's not doing any damage to his helmet. And like, you gotta think, they would have programmed the droid to be like, well, he still has limbs, and then we can just snap him. But of course he didn't, and then the show went on, and then he gets rid of the rest of them by throwing them out, which was okay. I just thought that was dumb. Meanwhile, Bo-Katan and the rest of the gang are trying to find Moff Gideon, who of course has the Darksaber, and she must defeat him for the Darksaber in order to regain honor. Does she? No, because she decides to wait in the bridge for whatever reason instead of looking for Grand Moff Gideon. And Mando finds Gideon with the child, Grogu, and it's just like, she could have gotten there first probably if she had just left the bridge and searched. It's not that big of a ship. So she didn't, and Mando beat him up. After Mando fell for the dumbest trick in the book. Like, oh, I won't hurt you as long as you just leave my ship and never return. Of course, he has the Darksaber still ignited. And then dumb Mando, goes up to him and is like, okay, I'm taking the child. And then behind, he's like, whack. Of course, he has on Beskar, so it didn't really affect him that much. But, like, that was cool. But then he takes the child and Gideon to the ship, right? And everything's cool. Until Gideon, or Bo-Katan, sees Gideon with Mando. And so she's like, well, this can't be. I had to defeat him. Now I must defeat you. But we'll do that at a later day. Probably what's going to happen. Even though Mando's like, I yield, just take it. I don't care about any of this nonsense. Which he doesn't. But then the Dark Troopers come back, and then Gideon's like, ha 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 ha. Everyone in here will be dead except me and the child. Although, what I thought would happen is Bo-Katan would be like, you have a weapon that can cut through them like butter. You know, I thought that's what would happen, but instead, something way better happened. Luke Skywalker comes in, and I didn't even know it was him. It kind of clicked together. So you see the X-Wing come in. It's just one X-Wing, and I was like, that's a little sus. Just one X-Wing coming in. And then they ask who it is, and there's no answer. And then you see on the thing, just a guy swinging around a lightsaber. I was like, oh shoot, it's Luke Skywalker, but on the security cameras it appears blue. So I was like, oh, it might be Leia. That's cool too. But like the whole time, I'm like going like this. I'm like so hype, and like I've never done that before, which was a great experience for me anyway. Dried mangoes are the best food God has given us. I have to say that. So yeah. So that whole time, I'm just like, ah. And then when he walks in the room, I was hoping he'd say something like, Luke, I'm Luke Skywalker, I'm here to rescue you. And then Bo-Katan would just be like, the son of Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader. And then, but he didn't. I think this was better. And he was CGI. I know a lot of people wouldn't like that. I'm glad he was CGI because that means that they have no intention of using him for future projects. That's literally it. And of course, this means Grogu's probably gonna get iced by Kylo Ren. But we'll see. We'll see where all that goes. Anyway, that's the whole video. If you liked it, if you wouldn't mind sharing, commenting, and subscribing, that would be great. And have just a wonderful day. Yeah. All right. Bye.